Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's July 28th. Miserable day today. Even at 10 o'clock this evening, it's still very muggy, very humid out there. Sun and clouds, a lot of high clouds, a lot of haze. And you're looking at the satellite here currently. You can see there are some thunderstorms that are off to our south there over, looks like New Jersey. If we look at the radar here, we'll just take a glimpse at the National Weather Service radar, and you can see actually some of these have warnings out. They'll be hitting southern New Jersey. It looks like they're falling apart, though, right now. Right now, outside, temperatures are around 80 degrees in the middle of the island. However, if you're on the South Shore, it's a few degrees cooler, 77. Dew point's still high, though, 77. The dew point is 73. And in the alley here, it's just brutal. Brutal. 83. The minute you get to the street, you feel like you're going to faint. But let's go look at what the sky looked like this evening. You can see some of those anvils spreading out over the area this evening. There's one picture there. You got a few there. You can see some of the anvils off from the storms. Basically just blow off cirrus that we've been having. There's a little more there. Some multicumulus in there. There's another look at it there. Again, so look what the skies look like today. Just a really, you can tell it was just a really muggy day today. Just brutal out there. And sunset, yeah, pretty red too. So a lot of the air quality is not good. So I throw the dew points in here. You'll see dew points are in the mid-70s, so it's quite humid out there. So let's go look at we have. So let's go to Islip. Take a look at what the day was like at Islip. 79 with a dew point of 73. And I think we're going to see a big variation depending on where you are. Long Island, I don't think we got that hot today. Only mid-80s. Only mid-80s, but very humid. You can see those dew points in the mid-70s, so very humid out there. Although there was a sea breeze again, the water temperature's not that cool anymore, so it's not really providing that much help. If we go look, let's see what the day was like at Garden City here. Well, this is Hempstead. We'll take a look at this one and see what they got up to today. So yeah, look at that, much hotter there, near 90 apparently. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if it got to the low 90s here, but yeah, it was pretty hot in the afternoon here in Mineola. I woid say mid to upper 80s with the humidity. It was feel like you're gonna faint. The South Shore was a lot better, of course, but again, it could always be worse. It could be in New Jersey. Let's take a look, see what they dealt with today. There, we'll go ahead and we'll look at the Berkeley Township weather station. 81 with a dew point of 74 at this hour. So really only a couple degrees cooler than the alley. You think about it, and they were in the mid-90s today. No surprise. So yeah, brutal. Yeah, much hotter in Jersey. So let's take a look and see. We'll go ahead and look at the high temperatures here. You'll see again, there's some storms around Philadelphia. So let's go to the high temperatures today. And you'll see, I'm generally mid-80s across Long Island. So generally speaking, we have mid-80s. Yeah, mid-80s, 86. I don't think it got to 90 in Mineola. I think we got to like 86 degrees. Generally mid-80s. If you're on the South Shore, it was a little cooler. But again, that sea breeze is weaker now. If you're in, let's see, the city, upper 80s, 88 at LaGuardia. And then as you go into New Jersey, you can see that's where you deal with the 90s there. Toms River, 90. Bayville, 93. However, if you were along the coastal areas, maybe you were in the upper 80s, but still better off on the South Shore. So let's go look at the models here, and we will go ahead and look at the relief coming finally. So we'll get some relief from the humidity. So we look at the models, you'll see that high start to build down tomorrow. Little wave forms along that front, but then that pushes offshore, and then Saturday and Sunday should be very nice to round out the month of July before the heat and humidity come back next week. All right, we put this into next week. You'll see there's that ridge there again, and that's when we're going to start dealing with the heat again, unfortunately. So let's go take a look at the HRRR model on the 0Z run. And you'll see here that you see those heavy showers and thunder. They kind of break up by the time they get here, so not really much for Long Island, but maybe they give some rain to New Jersey. And tomorrow we have this, looks like just a rainy mess coming in the evening, starting around 7, 8 o'clock, and it could linger for a couple of hours, and that could bring us so much needed rain. It doesn't look like a severe type of event. It just looks like a rainfall type of event. So it would just be rainfall. That'd be the main thing that we would be dealing with. And it looks like if it rains long enough, maybe we can pick up some rainfall. Let's take a look and see the total accumulated precip. Yeah, it looks more impressive than it is, unfortunately. So it's probably going to be mostly light rain or moderate, a half an inch. Though some pockets, particularly toward New Jersey, could get 1 to 2 inches, maybe a couple of pockets. But other than that, it's more of a doesn't look like any severe or weather type of deal. So let's go look at the dew points, and you'll see winds go to the west tomorrow. That's going to mean not much of a sea breeze. Probably won't be much of a sea breeze tomorrow, and you'll see that the dew points will be slightly lower in the day, but it's still going to be very humid. Maybe a little bit right on the south shore. But then as we get into Saturday, we finally get this drier in, though it looks like the HRRR wants to be slow with it and not bring it in until later in the afternoon. So that until like 11 or 12 o'clock will we finally see those dew points drop to more comfortable levels here, around 50. And then you can see it kind of creeps back up again in the evening with the sea breeze again with those warm water temperatures. So we start off with the north wind, but then it goes subtly. This is again the HRRR model. Let's go look at the temperatures here on the HRRR. Obviously, it's going to be muggy night. We're not going to get very low. And tomorrow, I think a lot of us are going to be in the upper 80s, perhaps to around 90. It's going to be warm and still going to be brutal out. And then it drops a little bit Saturday, but then Saturday, you can still see it has it pretty warm, mid to upper 80s perhaps. So Saturday won't really wind up being below normal at all. We'll actually still be a little bit above average for this time of the year. Now, let me go look at the GFS run, the 18Z GFS run, and look at the dew points. I think it's a similar agreement here. Yeah, the push of dry air seems to be weaker than originally modeled. So Saturday, we're going to be dealing with, it's still going to be a little warm out there, but the humidity will be decreasing throughout the day. And then Sunday, we still have lower dew points. You see the winds come more off to the south there. And then as we head into August, this is when the humidity comes back. You can see the dew point starting to rise again. Here we are Tuesday, dealing with some pretty high dew points, and then we don't actually get out of it. It looks like a front's trying to make it through, but then it kind of, look at this. Oh, yeah, that ridge is going to be in place next week. You can see there's Friday. So, yeah, we're going to be dealing with a lot of humidity. So, let's go look at the temperatures now. So, our temperatures as we head into Saturday. Again, there's your Saturday temperatures. Sunday temperatures, again, we'll probably see mid-80s on the ground, but away from the water, could get close to 90. And Monday, still not that hot, but then here comes the heat, especially over Jersey for Tuesday. Wednesday, here we go, Thursday, again, with some really brutal heat. And Friday, yep, back into that brutal heat again. Backs off a little bit Saturday and on the weekend. So we're going to be back into those brutal days next week, unfortunately, that we dealt with just a few days ago. We're going to be back into it. I'm not looking forward to it, but this summer has been one hell of a summer, and it's going to keep getting worse. But don't tell that to Wall Street because they win big today. They're in their own world. They don't care. So let's go look at the skies. I guess we can look at a few more models as far as precipitation goes with this front. So let me go to the FV3 here. We'll use this one. And what we have is the 12Z. This is, again, the higher resolution GFS. And you'll see, again, it's just showing showers. It doesn't show anything severe on here. Doesn't really show anything severe because we don't have that sharp front. It's very slow moving. And that generally lends itself to not producing severe weather. Here is the NAM. And, again, I have to go back to the 18Z NAM on this. And you will see, again, there are those showers and thunderstorms. The NAM's a little more impressive. Develops something a little heavier. And the NAM is also later with it. So the NAM doesn't bring it in until like after 10 o'clock. You can see the heaviest activity is offshore. All right. So we'll go look at the NAM sky cover now. And we'll also look at the RGM. So here's your sky cover for tomorrow. There will be sun, but it's going to be sun and clouds like today. Probably a murky looking sky. And you can see the blow-ups there in the evening. And then as we head into Saturday, we try to clear it out. And hopefully by the afternoon, hopefully we'll have a nice sky. Hopefully that is when we'll have our nice sky. I'm going to go look at the RGM as well. The RGM looks very good for Saturday. Obviously, tomorrow we'll have the clouds. Saturday looks good. Sunday, we may be starting to deal with some cirrus. So it looks like Saturday is probably going to have the better sky than Sunday right now. That's what it's looking like. So, which is better. I'd rather have it on Saturday anyway. Let me go back now to the GFS. Obviously, this is a very low resolution model, so it doesn't really show up very well here. You can see how more cirrus clouds again. Here's Monday. Looking at next week. Maybe we'll have maybe Tuesday we'll have clearer skies. I don't know. Wednesday looks like, well, might be hot those days. It's showing some clearer skies at least, but again, this is I'm not looking forward to dealing with that heat and the humidity again. The humidity has just been absolutely atrocious today. It really just is absolutely disgusting. I don't know how anyone could love this kind of humidity. It's just awful. But I think that's going to wrap up this weather update. And, well, it will knock you out, that's for sure. And again, if we go to the one-to-ground site here, which we'll do, we'll look at the dew points, and then we'll wrap it up. But you can see, looking at these dew points here, it's just, mid-70s. This is tropical here. It's just disgusting out there. You just stand there and you sweat. It's absolutely disgusting, and I hate it. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Thank you for watching.